in NBA history. He trails only a pair of current Lakers, LeBron and Luka. There's no one who is better at breaking down tape than Shanae.
Roll the tape. Oh, snap. This is my sister squad. I have something up my sleeve. Shh.
Big Cali energy here at the Intuit Dome.
We have a big cheat sheet on the Jumbotron. The biggest cheat sheet ever. Look at that finish. Turnaround 360. She has been balling. They ain't settling. Texas stays winning. You know what it is, immovable object, Nikola Jokic versus unstoppable force. That's the Clippers stars. If you're a basketball purist, you're gonna enjoy this matchup because it's the best of the best at the highest level. The Nuggets-Clippers series is for you. Game 1 delivered, overtime, instant classic, and Denver won because they have the ultimate cheat code, Nikola Jokic, who makes the game so simple for his teammates. It comes down to 2 actions. 1, isolation. He demands double, triple teams. You come off of a shooter, guess what? He will make you pay. He has tremendous vision. Aaron Gordon shooting 43% from 3 because he's getting wide open looks. So one is isolation, but also in clutch time, they go to 2-man action between Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. All right, got you on the pump fake. 2 people running at you. Normally, this is a very difficult type of passer situation. Instead, he finds the Brody Russell Westbrook, who had 10 points between the 4th quarter and overtime. Here is the Nikola Jokic effect per the numbers. The Nuggets averaged 125 points per 100 possessions with him on the floor during the regular season. That would be the best offense in the NBA. But with him off, they averaged 21 points less, which put them in the worst category. So Nikola Jokic is clearly the ultimate offensive difference maker, and we saw this down the stretch. Game 1. To the, what is it, immovable object?
Yeah, it feels like the Nuggets here with that immovable object, they snatched victory from the jaws of defeat here, or whatever that saying goes. I always get confused and inverted, but we're going to move on. He's so dominant, Nikola Jokic is, but it still feels like the Clippers, they should be kicking themselves for losing this one. They had it on the road in Game 1, so you're Ty Lue here, Bobby. What do you adjust for Game 2?
Protect the ball. 20 points, plus 20, Denver was off points off turnovers. Kawhi Leonard had 7 O's. Really, it's like little things. It's like winning plays at the end of the game. Don't let Russell Westbrook get on the offensive boards. Loose ball, second chance points. If they can eliminate some of those things, they're going to win Game 2, and they're going to go back to L.A. for a tied 1-1 here.
And you're right, Bobby. And this is a team full of vets that know better, right? They know the value of actually valuing the basketball. But I got to put a little blame on my boy Ty Lue. I thought in the 4th quarter, I thought those Norman Powell, Chris Dunn minutes should have went to Nicholas Batum. Because we was watching the game in the studio, and how many times we like, oh, damn, Nicholas Batum with the big shot. You know what I mean? And he's 6'9", versatile, could hit the glass. I thought when you go to the point about Russell Westbrook and offensive rebounding, they needed that to secure some of those possessions.
Well, here's the interesting thing we saw in Game 1. David Alderman, their interim coach, did not play Michael Porter Jr. He stuck with Russell Westbrook. So are you going to stick with your best 5 at that point, or the 5 that you're most comfortable with?
And are you going to double team Nikola Jokic a little bit more? That's what I'm. And will that help? That's always the question.
They were literally running off of Russ, but good job, Russ. He made him pay.
Yeah, he certainly did. It's the Russell Westbrook roller coaster, and it paid off. Let's take a look at today's electric moment, brought to you by Hyundai. Chinea, avert your eyes. We're going back to Houston and Golden State because business is booming for the Butler and the Chef here. Game 1 versus the Rockets. Curry, a little step back 3. The shot clock winding down here. Bobby, this is just what he does.
Well, it felt like every time he made a 3, it was worth like 6 points.
Golden State extending their lead here, and then it was Jimmy's turn. Butler
just walking you down, like, not fair. You know what's coming.
Step back over Alperen Şengün late in the shot clock. 30 seconds left here. Butler with the steal.
This is when everyone started heading, you know, for the exit.
Did you leave at this point?
I did not. I stayed.
There you go. Curry had 31. Butler finished with 25. The Warriors, they take Game 1. Young Masuka's covering this series for us. Jimmy Butler made his Warriors debut, and it wasn't just about the box score here. What are people saying around the team about the feeling that he brings to this group?
Well, Malika, the box score is pretty darn impressive. 25 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals. Jimmy told me I got shortchanged a steal. I should have had 6 when I pointed out to him that he's had the 3rd most games of 25, 5, 5, and 5. He tied Allen Iverson doing that. But beyond the box score, as you said, it is his calming presence. Draymond Green and Steve Kerr both said it multiple times. He just calms us down. When they were down 8 early, I believe, Houston started with a a furious start, punctuated by Alperen Sengun's poster dunk on Draymond Green. When they went up by 23 and then Houston cut it down to 3 in the fourth quarter, it was Jimmy Butler who calmed them down. Of course, you have Steph Curry on the floor closing out, but this time it was Jimmy Butler. He scored 6 points in like the final 114. He had a big shot over Alperen Sengun. They saw Jimmy not only calm them down, but also be the closer that they needed.
Oh, and we have like 30 seconds left. Just Steph Curry, how did he adjust to the Houston Rockets defense here?
I mean, look, you saw the highlight of him basically running around and being grabbed and literally hugged by multiple defenders in Houston. He missed his first three-point shots, but then after that, he adjusted. 3 straight drives to the rim, finger rolls, finger rolls. He's going to figure out what you're going to try to do and get physical. But look, Steve Kerr said this was a game out of 1997. It was physical. It was defensive. It was hard fought. They expect more of that in this next game. You know Houston's going to make his adjustments.
Game 2 of the series is Wednesday. Chene is telling me to wrap this segment. Coming up on NBA Today, LeBron James said it took one game just to understand how physical this Timberwolves team is. But is that enough to spark a turnaround against Ant and company? That's next on NBA Today.
Mercy, Malika, mercy.
Take one game.